This is your Oncor Weather Current video update for Wednesday, February 21st. I'm meteorologist Kaiti Blake. Well, we've got a warm and dry stretch of weather ahead. Temperatures in some spots over the next few days will be pushing about 20 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year. We've also got some windy days in the mix over the next week or so, and that will contribute to an elevated fire danger risk across parts of West Texas. And finally, as it is getting warmer and warmer out there, dates of our average last freeze are quickly approaching across much of the state. So this is the date of the last freeze of the season on average over the last 30 years. So for a lot of spots, this is early to mid-March, but just something to keep in the back of your mind. We have had last freezes as late as April and even early May. So just some dates to keep in mind as you're prepping for any spring planting of flower beds or gardens. And you'll certainly probably be tempted over the next couple of days to want to get out, maybe do a little bit of yard work because it is going to be so warm. This afternoon, Wednesday, we're talking low 80s in the Metroplex, low to mid 70s along the I-35 corridor. But as you go out west, much warmer, mid to upper 80s from Midland, Odessa over to Sweetwater on Wednesday. Thursday, not quite as warm out west, but still a mixed bag of 70s and 80s for your afternoon high temperatures on Thursday across the state. Also going to be a good amount of wind Wednesday and Thursday out across West Texas. As we get into Wednesday afternoon, some wind gusts up to about 40-45 miles per hour will be possible. And then as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday, that wind will all kind of move east, 30-35 mile per hour wind gusts Wednesday night into early Thursday along the I-35 corridor and up to the Metroplex. But those gusty winds Wednesday afternoon play into a red flag warning that will be in place for western parts of the state from noon until 8 p.m. on Wednesday. This includes Fort Stockton, Pecos, and Van Horn. You've got the gusty winds, the low humidity, and also the warmth. All three of those things play into a risk for fires to start and spread easily. So if you live out in this part of the state, you are strongly encouraged to avoid any outdoor activities that involve an open flame. So we've talked at length about temperatures. What about rain? Not much to talk about. Over the next 5 days, no rain expected across the Lone Star State. You will see, though, around a 7 Tuesday of next week, a low chance of some isolated rain does return to the forecast. Until then, temperatures bouncing back and forth between the 70s and 80s with a few days of gusty winds mixed in there through early next week. Well, on behalf of myself and everyone at Oncor, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you here next Wednesday for another Oncor Weather Current video update.